What's up, guys? Josh Reed, Tier 1 Lifestyle. It is Monday. It is a brand new video, and it has been a hell of 2 weeks for me. I've just been going nonstop, and as I mentioned in a few posts, I haven't created the content amount that I would have liked to, and it's one of those things of how we need to delegate our time to achieve what we want to achieve. We all have dreams, we all have goals, and passions, and sometimes life catches us in the ass and we let that dream or that passion kind of go by the wayside, right? It happens to everybody. You're not the first, I promise you that. But it's handling your busy life while you're still trying to accomplish your dream. And it all comes down to prioritizing and delegating your time. Some of you may know, I work a secondary job while running my company. And, in 2 months I'm getting married. So you could imagine all the crazy nonsense shit that I got to deal with, right? And yet there's still something in the back of my mind that says, but I have a dream, I have a passion, and I'm going to do it regardless of my situation now. And I think it's where we need to prioritize what's important for us. We always want to look at that kind of front facing in the center and say, we gotta make sure that everything goes right now, and yet we forget to focus on what we want in 10 years, right? And it's really easy to do, especially if you have a busy life. If you have kids, if you have 2 jobs, or you gotta separate your time between family and friends because you have so many you can't count. But this is where what is important to you really needs to take hold of you and say, no, this is what I want in the next 10 years of my life. And this is how I'm going to get it. And just because you have a busy life doesn't mean that you can't still work on accomplishing that dream. I always say it doesn't matter how small of a step or how big of a leap you take forward, as long as you're moving forward, you're progressing in the right direction, right? And when we have this busy life, we get so caught up that we either, kind of let the dream or passion go to the wayside, or we say, well, we'll do it later. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, there's no better time to do it than right now, right this second. And it's something that we need to ingrain into our minds. If you have a dream that you want, and you have a passion that you're looking to fulfill, that should be your #1 priority. True family, true friends will understand that, at this point in my life, I might not have 2 days a week to spend with you. Hell, I might not have 2 days a month to spend with you, but they will understand that your dream and your passion is what your ultimate goal is. And I can tell you right now, you kind of get on that path and that dream and that passion, and you follow it with every inch of your soul. In that next 10 years, you're going to have more time than what you do right now. We always say, well, we have to handle this now, or we got to make sure that people don't feel neglected, or whatever lame-ass excuse we want to use, and we don't focus on ourselves. We don't focus on the dream that we want to accomplish. And next thing you know, we're 70 years old, and we're saying, well, we've lost all of this time that we could have been putting towards our dream because what we saw in front of us today and that day and in the past, we let dictate how we're going to try to accomplish our dream, and we keep pushing it away. It doesn't matter how busy you are. If you love it and you want to do something with the rest of your life, you will find a way. We're very, very good at being able to adapt to our surroundings and to our situations. We need to use that ability to drive home the fact that we need to follow our dream in order for us to be happy. Yeah, up front, it's going to suck. And up front, there's going to be some things that we don't want to do. But they're necessary things that we have to do. So while you have your busy life and you're trying to make sure your friends aren't neglected, or you're trying to live this extravagant life on a beer budget, keep in mind that those are the things that are going to be holding you back from your dream. So you have to delegate and prioritize accordingly, right? And yeah, there are going to be some points that you're not going to be able to spend 60 hours on your dream. You might only be able to spend 30 or 40. But that's still more than not doing anything at all. So while you have this busy life ahead of you, make sure you're prioritizing your dream first. So guys, that is the video for tonight. I hope Everybody takes a little bit from it, goes and chases your dream. And of course, as I always say, make sure that if you enjoy the content, you like it, share it, comment it, and make sure that other people get to see the gateway that you get to see right in front of you today. And as always, guys, stay motivated.